Hello, hello. So today I'm going to talk about Myrtle and we're going to do some emotional release with this. And the first one is suppression of life. Suppression happens when you actively push uncomfortable thoughts, feelings, or memories out of your consciousness. This is because you don't know what to do with them. And some people call suppression shutting down. There have been numerous studies showing that when we regulate or we ignore our emotions, we can experience short-term mental and physical reactions as well as long-term. All right. So suppressing your emotions, whether it's anger, sadness, grief, or frustration, can lead to physical stress on your body. The effect is the same even if the core emotion differs. So provisional clinical psychologist Victoria Tarrant, we know that it can affect blood pressure, memory, and self-esteem. So longer term, says Tarrant, there's an increased risk of diabetes and heart disease. And avoiding emotions can also lead to problems with memory, aggression, anxiety, and depression. There was a study from the University of Texas that found that by not acknowledging our emotions, we're actually making them stronger. All right. So one of my favorite ways to release stored emotions that I'm holding on to is through a book called Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils by Dr. Carolyn. And what I like to do is take my essential oil, which works at the emotional center into my limbic brain, okay? And on this first one, suppression of life, the goal here is really to feel what that feels like when you are suppressing your emotions, suppressing your life, when you're just holding it all in, all right? And so I want you to take a moment just to feel that feeling, what that feels like. And then you take an emotion like Myrtle, and I'm going to put a drop into my hand, or two if more than one falls out, all right? And then the goal is to take your hands, and I just want this front part, okay, my front of my brain and the back of my brain right here to really just come together. I a lot of times will go ahead and say a prayer because it's the Lord that I know that is my strength, and He's the one that can help me move through these emotions, all right? So the other side is contact, all right? So I don't want to suppress this. I want to connect. I want to have contact with the emotions. I want to have contact with life. I want to have contact with people. I want to have contact with my Lord, my Jesus Christ, all right? The location is called our chi, and it's right the belly button. Okay, so I'm just going to put that right there. As I say the affirmation, the way out, I regenerate. I regenerate. I regenerate. I can say what it is I want to regenerate. I want to regenerate my life. I want to regenerate my liver. I want to regenerate my heart. Whatever it is, I want to regenerate my brain. Whatever it is you want to regenerate, say those words with it. And then let out the suppression of life. We don't want to suppress these feelings. We want to allow them to move. We want to connect with them. Now go out and live an exceptional life.